To our breaking news alert that we have been following out of Barboursville all week long. Crews working to tear down a portion of the Target store now. All of this the result of that massive slip on the hillside behind the store. These images were captured by our drone at the site. News Channel 3's Taylor Eaton has been out there with Andrew Colgrove throughout the day once again today. And Taylor, the crew's actually making a lot of progress when they started chipping away at the store this morning.
And they've made good progress trying to get as much done before that weather sets in for the evening time. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the work that is happening right now as crews keep working away trying to tear down that back portion of the building for days now. The back part of that store, the corner part, has just been crumbling away, slipping. And now we're starting to see the tear down of that portion of the store. And that's what they're going to be doing. They're basically trying to section this off and just tear down that portion that is damaged at this point. And then they're going to try to salvage the rest of this and then start that rebuilding process. So this is not a full tear down of the store. It's just chunking away at that section, that back corner part that has been damaged because of this hillside slipping away. This work is expected to take some time, but Target officials say the plan as of right now is to rebuild at this location and just work to fix that back portion of the store. This image taken earlier today to show you a close-up of some of the work, and it's much different now. We've seen Target's logo come down, and they've been able to tear away at a larger portion of the back part of that building. And village officials in Barboursville are very, very hopeful that this store is going to reopen in this location, something that Barboursville's mayor says is very important for the entire area.
We love having those places here, but the most important part is having people to be able to go to their jobs and our citizens being able to have these places to go to improve their quality of life. And I think they realize that too.
And he even spoke about the businesses that are still open, all of them open for business this evening, but he says it's just being a good neighbor, everybody wanting to see success of the stores that are here and wanting this Target store to reopen in the future. And Andrew Colgrove is up here with me. And Andrew, that's something that shoppers are hopeful for too.
Yeah, Taylor, 2 weeks ago today was the first time shoppers started walking up to the entrance and seeing those signs saying temporarily closed. They were hoping it would just be for a few hours, turned into a couple days, few days. Now it's been 2 weeks, and now that they're seeing these images of the back part of the store that is now being torn down, they are getting the idea that it is going to be a prolonged time before they are able to step foot in here again. One shopper saying that coming here for her is really part of her family's social routine.
It's really sad. I mean, I would meet up here with my daughter and my grandchildren and get them cake pops, and we would get Starbucks and look around and go to lunch, and you know, it's like our meeting place is not here right now.
How disappointing is it, the idea it's going to be a while before you can shop there again?
Pretty disappointing. I wanted Starbucks, but you know, can't get that today.
Now, the Barboursville police chief says anybody seeing these images, seeing that there is a big hole now at the rear of Target, shouldn't get any ideas that they can sneak in and get a look at some of the merchandise that might be left behind. He says, Taylor, they are going to have people in the area guarding it at all hours.
That they are, and also going to have patrols at the foot of the hill as well for peace of mind for the families that sit below this hillside slippage. And as far as a timeline of this store reopening, we just don't have that at this moment. It is clearly going to be a prolonged closure. The mayor said at first they were hoping that this might just be a temporary thing and they'd be able to open within 48 hours. Clearly not the case. This is a much more serious issue that they are dealing with. But this demolition work is going to take some time. They're being very precise, Tim, about how they are working to chip away at the back of this building, still with an unstable hillside. There have been engineers here on site to help with that. Of course, they're the experts, making sure that everything is safe for the people below the hill and also those that are on site working to try to take down that part of the building.
Okay, thanks, Taylor. And of course, we're going to keep an eye on this, see what happens throughout the evening. And as Taylor points out, the weather may have an impact on this as well, too.